Hey Bloom Blossoms, today we're covering our first overseas location.
And what better way to kick off our first country episode with the nation of Germany. Yeah.
So, why Germany first, you might be asking? Well, this amazing country is home to many military installations and is essentially the American hub in Europe.
And also we kind of needed James's help with the episode because he's fluent and lived there for a while. And he's kind of leaving for college soon, so yeah. Thanks, James.
Ich habe voll Bock drauf.
One map fact about Deutschland:
65% of all Autobahn, or highways, have no speed limit.
Really? Oh, gotta go fast!
Getting back on track.
Get ready to be schwacked with some abstract facts.
Germany is pronounced Deutschland in Dutch. The national motto translates in English to unity and justice and freedom, and the national tree is the oak tree. The total population is nearly 84 million, and famous people from Germany include Albert Einstein, Anne Frank, and Ludwig van Beethoven. Major industries include metal, automotive, and chemical. To drive as a military kid, you must have a valid stateside license, be at least 17 years old, and pass a written test to get a U.S. Army Europe license.
Thanks, Henry. It's crazy that many people live in Germany. It's pretty much the same geographic size as New Mexico, but more than 40 times the population.
Well, I'm sure we can find out more about Germany's history and culture with Catherine and Griffin.
Germany was established as 5 different countries throughout its very long history. I'm going to lay out the major points. Bear with me here. From 1618 to 1648, there was the 30 Years' War in Germany. Then in 1871, Otto von Bismarck unified Germany. From 1914 to 1918, World War I. In 1919, the Treaty of Versailles was established, and Germany lost its colonies and land to some neighbors. This was the beginning of the Weimar Republic. In 1934, the Third Reich was established. In 1938, Kristallnacht, which marked a pogrom against the Jews. In 1945, the Third Reich was defeated and Hitler committed suicide. In 1949, Germany was divided. In 1990, the East Germans elected a pro-unification parliament and the state merged into a federal republic.
Germany is largely influenced in their culture and food by the Holy Roman Empire, Austria, France, the Eastern European bloc, and the Middle East. You can enjoy many events and possibly days off depending on the region. For Oktoberfest, Feast of Corpus Christi, German Unification Day on the 3rd of October. And if you're going to live in Germany, it would be absurd to refuse to try their local cuisine. It's not that hard to find tourist and local favorites like bratwurst, schnitzel, and oh my god. Huh? You're all talking at once! What? One person. Say it.
Käsespätzle.
Käsespätzle.
Schnitzel!
Is that the only word you know in German?
Yeah.
Let's move on to geography.
Germany is located in north-central Europe and has a climate that is temperate and marine. Germany has warm summers and mild but cloudy winters. The northern parts of Germany are comprised of marshlands and flat plains. In the southern parts of Germany, there are snow-covered Alps, forests, and hills. Germany shares borders with 9 other countries in Europe, and the northern part of Germany meets the Baltic Sea and the North Sea. Some of the notable features of Germany are the Rhine River, the Danube River, the Bavarian Alps, Rügen Islands, and Usedom Island. There are 16 federal states in Germany. Bayern and Niedersachsen are some of the biggest. The small state in Germany is Bremen. Each individual state in Germany has its own capital. However, Berlin is considered the overall capital of Germany. The major cities of Germany are Berlin, Munich, Hamburg, Cologne, and Frankfurt am Main. Europe is such a wonderful place to travel because traveling takes very little time due to the close proximity of the countries to each other. Germany itself has a tremendous number of amazing places to go visit. Here are some of the awesome places we found for you. Brandenburg Gate, the Black Forest Route, the Munich Christmas Market, the Berlin Wall, Berchtesgaden National Park, Aachen Cathedral, Zilt, Burg Eltz, Maulbronn Abbey, Monster Cabinet, Europa Park, Spree Park, the Berlin Botanical Gardens, which is the second largest botanical gardens in the entire world, the Berlin Story Bunker, La Kotzbrücke, Devil's Bridge.
Wow, Germany sure is a diverse region with so many landmarks.
Sure is. And now we'll see why all of the installations are on the west side.
Germany is home to over 30 U.S. military bases.
That's kind of a lot, so we'll only be covering the main bases and garrisons of the region that encompass the individual installations.
Starting in southern Germany, the United States Army Garrison Stuttgart was established in March 1946. The base provides housing and amenities, supporting the surrounding bases of Camp Kelly, Hatch, Panzer, and Robinson.
USAG Bavaria operates Grafenwohr and Vilseck, which are home to several rotational units and training operations. These installations also support family communities.
USAG Rhineland-Pfalz is home to the Kaiserslautern and Baumholder military communities and is the Army's leading overseas strategic readiness platform to ensure quick worldwide responses. Ramstein Air Force Base is also located in Kaiserslautern. It was built by French and German engineers, raising 12 square kilometers,
or 3,000 acres for those with the imperial system,
2 meters. In 1958, Landstuhl and Ramstein joined together to form the largest NATO-controlled air base in Europe. Speaking of NATO, the base is the headquarters of NATO for units and training. It is also the headquarters for the United States Air Force Operations Europe.
In Wiesbaden is, well, Wiesbaden Army Base. It was established in 1913 after the Prussian Prince Heinrich landed there. The grounds were later used as training grounds for the Third Reich's Luftwaffe pilots. But by the end of World War II, the US took it over, now home to 15,000 people and on standby mode for any further conflict. All these bases are on the west side of Germany because they were inhabited by American forces after World War II.
They are absent on the east side of Germany because the Soviet Union inhabited the area. And the Cold War conflict really prohibited the US from establishing any major bases.
Now for the moment you've been waiting for.
You love it.
Du hast es.
It's Schule!
High schoolers stationed in Germany will most likely attend a DODEA European school. There's quite a few of them, so please bear with me. Ansbach Army High School students can attend Ansbach Middle High School, home of the Cougars. Baumholder Middle High School serves the teens of Baumholder Army Base, and their mascot is the Buccaneer. Vilseck High School website describes it as a social hub of the community and is home of the Falcons. Heusfels Middle School and Heusfels Army Base is home of the Tigers and boasts many achievements in athletics and arts. Kaiserslautern High School, also known as K-Town, serves Kaiserslautern military community and is home of the Knights. Ramstein High School boasts a modern facility with several expansions occurring in the last few decades. Home of the Alliance, the school is located on Ramstein Air Base. Students of Stuttgart Garrison has attended Stuttgart High School, home of the Panthers, which recently opened in 2015. Wiesbaden High, home of the Warriors, is the first 21st century designed school in DODEA Europe, and its brand new facility opened up in 2017 as Wiesbaden Garrison. Spangdahlem, home of the Sentinels, is a temporary facility, but is brand new building set to open up soon.
And now, input from our viewers.
Here's our special guest. Please welcome back James O'Leary.
Take it away, James.
Hello, my name is James O'Leary,
And I'm John Ulrich.
and we're here with your 5 German survival phrases.
Danke means thank you.
Wo ist means where is. You can just add any English noun after that, and the Germans will probably understand what you're trying to say. For example, wo ist toilet, it's not proper German at all. It's wo ist die Toilette. But people will probably get you.
Bitte means please, not to be confused with bitter.
And Entschuldigung means excuse me. When you bump into someone, it could be useful.
Damen and Herren are the words for women and men, respectively. So you don't walk in the wrong bathroom.
If you want to learn fluent German, you just gotta immerse yourself in the culture, hang out with the locals, and don't worry, it's easier than Japanese or Chinese at least.
Reading the books helps too.
And now it's time for some fun facts with Bennett.
Oh, fine, I'll do the fun facts segment, but I'm still bitter about never having moved to Germany. Anyway, Germany is home to the Autobahn. Heck yeah, it's a highway with no speed limit. As long as you're not trying to recreate the game Burnout, you can go as fast as you like. The country also practices a basic human instinct law where you won't get extra punishment for attempting to escape prison. Although I wouldn't recommend going to prison in the first place, so make of that what you will. This is one real throwback, but the printing press was actually invented in Germany. It doesn't seem all that relevant until you realize that we might not have been making this video if it weren't for that invention. Germany is home to the athletic brand Adidas. It was founded in 1949 and still, judging by the shoes I'm wearing right now, kicking today. Finally, Oktoberfest obviously had its beginnings in Germany, this being the most important fact of the US military because everyone knows we love that beer that comes along with it.
You can say that again, Bennett.
Army brats. In conclusion, Germany is a country with ancient origins that continue to influence its culture and legacy.
Although known for being an enemy of the US for 2 major wars, today the two countries cooperate socially and militarily.
From its numerous bases
To Oktoberfest.
Vielen Dank!
Well, everyone, thanks for tuning in for our first overseas location of PCS Profiles.
Hey, if you'd like to like and subscribe, and even share the video, that'd be great. Also follow all other Bloom-related content.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh my. Don't forget to send us all your other country and state tips at pcsprofiles@gmail.com, and we will see you next time.
See you later, Bloom Blossoms. If you'd like to like, subscribe, and share the video, that'd be great. That would be great.
Hold up.
Like bratwurst,
Bratwurst,
doner kebab,
Döner kebab,
schnitzel,
Schnitzel,
and Käsepätzle.
Käsespätzle.
One Matt fact about the Deutschland. Okay, let's.
Okay,
Okay,
I should have noticed that I was.